Well, hello world. This is your unmanned pilot, John Victor Jacobson. We are clear for takeoff. And let's just pull back here at Esposito Park in Clark, New Jersey. And we're going to take a look around the Hazelwood forest area where all the wildlife abounds. There are about 8 foxes, 18 or so deer, and all kinds of other groundhogs and other critters, rabbits, squirrels, turtles, etc. So we're going over a patch of forest, a waterway. There's water running down a little creek. And this is the back of Esposito Park, where I get my exercise at each one of those little exercise stations. It's called a parkour fitness whatever. And let's turn back around here and see the other end. And we're going to head that way over towards the Hazelwood Cemetery area. So there's a creek down there, and the animals to the left, and they use the waterways to get back and forth and spread the gene pool. And we're heading over the Hazelwood Cemetery. We're going to stick to the border of Hazelwood Cemetery. There's some very tall trees. They're in the 135-foot range. We are at approximately 200 feet here. That's our altitude. And coming up on the groundskeeper's building and the outbuildings for the cemetery, taking care of the property, and it's very well cared for by Andy Godek, a good friend, and Toby and I come in there all the time and say hello to him and his dog Taz. So let's move on a little further, and we're going to head on over towards the chapel. So they've got a lot of beautiful tree specimens here on the cemetery grounds. And there's the chapel. They have the doors open. They're airing it out for a service that's going to happen later on in the day. They're going to there's a burial going to happen later on. So we're going to stick to the property boundaries here inside the Hazelwood Cemetery. And this is heading over towards Milton Lake now. This is Milton Lake Park. And Toby Doodle wants to come up and join me on the chair, so I'm going to move this. Come on, Toby. And we're heading over towards the Milton Lake Falls and the spillway. And there's a little island there in the middle. And you'll see it as we get closer. It'll become apparent that that's sitting in the middle of the waterway, dead center. And it's hazy out. It was morning. So right there is Grown Island and the spillway. And on a rainy day or after a rainy day, it's a real gusher. There was a drone lost on that island, so it is called Grown Island, or so I named it. Well, let's turn back this way and head back over towards, we're going to head now over towards the Clark Reservoir. There again is the backfield in the Hazelwood Cemetery. And you can see the Clark Reservoir in the distance there. Yeah, this is Clark from above. Now, You see that fence line in the cemetery down there to the left? That is St. John's Cemetery, which is a Russian Orthodox cemetery, little patch that was established in 1916, or so the sign says, and the sign's on the fence. So there's the reservoir and the dam site and the spillway, and there's a lot of overgrowth on the spillway, which is growing into the concrete around the dam and the spillway. So, and on the buildings too. Not good. And we'll take that another video. Check that out. So now we're going to head back towards the field, the ball field at Esposito Park, where we're flying from. And then we're going to take a turn to the left and take a look at the heart of this Hazelwood forest and home tree, which is a special tree all by itself there in the forest. But look at all those headstones standing up in a row. And towards the back of the cemetery there is where I encounter foxes all the time. And that's where I start my little walks with Toby to let them know that we're here. I give them a little holler. And there's fox dens back in the woods here. And as we go up a little bit to take a better look around, you can see just off to the right there's the Hazelwood Cemetery again, and home trees coming up here on our far left in a clearing. And here it comes. Come on, there it is. There's home tree, special tree, and that's the heart of the Hazelwood forest. Yes, it is. Well, I sure hope you enjoyed this flight. I'm John Victor Jacobson, and we'll see you again soon. And have a nice day. Yeah, baby. Bink. That wasn't that fun. You betcha. Well, this is John Victor Jacobson, and I sure hope you like my little videos. And if you do, please like, subscribe, and share. And have a nice day. Yeah, baby. Bink.